Hi Shelfers, Jason here with your news for Monday, June 28th, 2021. We're going to be returning to our normal store hours, the pre-COVID hours, starting July 16th. That's Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to midnight, and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. That return to the normal store hours coincides with, of course, the in-store play resuming on July 16th. We are going to be limiting the play space by about 50%. So that'll be somewhere in the 30 to 40 range, kind of depending on what the event is, what we think it can handle. So we do have a few events that are going to be helping us kick off this return to in-store play. The first are two Adventures in the Forgotten Realms pre-release events. The first one's going to be Friday night the 16th at 7 p.m. The second will be 2 p.m. on Saturday the 17th. Those are going to be $30 if you pay for them in advance by July 11th, or $40 at the door. All of those events are going to be limited to 32 people, which is a perfect number. That gives us 4 pods of 8, and 8's just great for running these events. We are going to ask that you have the Magic Companion app downloaded on your phone, because we are going to require registration for these events. And that new app actually helps us with reporting results each round. We also ask that you arrive 30 minutes in advance so we can get the pods and spaces all set up as best as possible and fire off the events on time. Now, we'll talk about it in just a few minutes here. There are going to be more opportunities to purchase at-home pre-release kits as well. We have plenty of pre-release kits, just limited space for the actual in-store play. The final event to help us kick off the return to in-store activities is the Death Tyrant Paint Night. That will be Saturday the 17th, starting at 6 p.m. The kits are going to be $25. You've seen these kits many times here in the store for the various other WizKids paint nights. Now, we're not going to, you don't have to paint the Death Tyrant, but you know what? The models are really cool. You'll see them here in the video right now. So please, come on out, enjoy it. Again, we're going to limit that to about 30 people. We'll have some specific numbers as we set up the event in Facebook and really figure out what our painting space looks like. So just be watching for more notes here in the next week or two. So when we reopen the play space on July 16th, that's going to have been 18 months and 2 days since the last time we held any other event in that space. So I want to just a quick etiquette reminder for how we interact with each other here at the Game Shelf. Remember, we're all one big family. We're all gamers. We're all hobbyists. And we've got a lot of things to talk about. There's a ton to catch up on right now. But I want to remind everybody we're an accepting community, regardless of positions on any topic. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is because there's going to still be a very controversial topic that's going to be out there when we reopen, and that is to mask, to not mask, to get vaccinated, to not get vaccinated. Everything's still related to COVID. And then there's, of course, everything else in the world. The important thing is that everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a reason for their opinion, and every opinion needs to be respected. You may not agree with it, but it's their opinion. So I just want to remind everybody there's no harassment here at the Game Shelf. I don't feel like I need to say this, but it's been a long time, so we're going to reiterate it here real quick. If anyone even feels like they're being harassed by someone else for one opinion or another, one thought or another, bring it up to our staff. We want to address this and make sure that you are returning to as comfortable an environment as you left 18 months ago. So bring it to us. Anyone who is actually harassing someone, sorry, we're going to ask you to leave. That's not what we want in this environment. So again, we're here. We're all together. We're one big family. let's keep it that way. We want to be happy together. We had a great time those first 9 months. Yeah, I know. We were only had play space open for 9 months before COVID hit. Let's take that. We want to get back to that feeling and even more, because this is a huge time for all of us to celebrate. So let's just make it the best possible experience. For those of you that follow us on Facebook or follow the news feed on our website, you'll have noticed that we made an announcement this past week about Ready, Set, Play Covington. That's a summer program that's specifically targeted to elementary-aged kids in the Kent School District. So the idea is you're going to go around to a bunch of different businesses throughout the summer, and this is you as a parent and child, and do the activities that they've put out on the Ready, Set, Play Covington website, and collect a brag tag, they call it, which you'll see a picture of ours here. And then after you've collected all those things, there's going to be a prize that you can turn in. I believe it's usually at City Hall, the Covington City Hall, to celebrate all of the things you've gone and done over the summer. So starting July 6th, you and your child will be able to come on in, so your child can earn the gifted gamer tag, brag tag, by coming in, playing a game, taking a photo, and then tagging both us and Ready, Set, Play Covington on social media. And then you come in, have the fun, we'll give you the tag, and at the end of the summer, go collect that prize. These sound like very impressive tags or prize packs from the previous years they've done this. I'm absolutely thrilled to be part of this year. We're one of just a couple businesses they're allowing outside of Covington city limits to participate. But the Covington Chamber of Commerce recognizes the same thing we do. We are the game store for Covington and the entire Kent School District. So that's their target audience. That's honestly one of our target audiences. It's a great, partnership for this. So come on by and get that gifted gamer tag. We've got several new products releasing this week. The hot one will be on Saturday, and that is the Dominion box for the Warhammer Age of Sigmar fans. It's a $199 box. It's the starter box, basically, for the new edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. We've got a bunch of them pre-sold, but we still have a few available for those of you who want to walk in. Or if you happen to catch this now and you're excited about that box all of a sudden, reserve it now so you can pick it up on Saturday, no questions asked. Awaken Realms, the company that produces Nemesis, is finally releasing some of the expansions. So we have 2 expansions coming out this Friday, the Carnomorphs and the Void Seeders. And then at the end of this month, we'll have 3 additional expansions that you can pick up. For those Critical Role fans, we're supposed to finally have our copies of Uk'otoa in stock by the end of this week. So be checking in. We only get a few copies, so if you don't get it from us this week because we've sold out so fast, we can put you on a wait list and be ready for the next time it becomes available. Another fun game that is coming out this week is called Sticky Cthulhu. It is a $20 game, and the name kind of gives everything away. You've got tentacles. There's going to be things laid out on the board, and you're going to thwack. Take one of your sticky tentacles, throw it against the board, and try and pick things up, and that's how you're going to score points. Now, I've seen video on this. I'll try and post a link to it here. That shows that you're even whacking things out of your opponent's hands. I mean, it looks like an absolute blast. So again, $20, that'll be out later this week. We started accepting pre-orders for Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, the D&D and Magic crossover on Sunday. We've got a couple different options available for you. You can either register for the events. Again, those are limited to 32 people for each of the 2 events. Or you can pick up at-home pre-release kits. So those are going to be available as soon as 10 a.m. actually on the 16th. And yeah, I know, even though you can pick those up at 10, we're not actually going to have an event until 7 o'clock that night. And that goes back to the Wizards of the Coast policy of not having events before 3 p.m. on a pre-release day. So those kits will be $30 if you purchase them by July 11th, or $40 at the door on the 16th. You'll get a total of 8 draft boosters, and plus the special promotional card, and the actual rolling D20, not the spin down D20 this time. It makes sense that we have a true D20 with the D&D set. For the time being, we are limiting our pre-release kit purchases to 6 per person through the 11th. Once the 11th hits, and those are the end of our pre-order period, then we'll go ahead and open it up to whatever else you want to purchase. Please note we're receiving a total of 180 pre-release kits. 64 of those are immediately allocated to the events. So there are only 126 others available. You're going to be able to pick them up online right now, or give us a call and reserve them, or stop on by and pay for them in advance. But there's only 126 available. That's why we're limiting to 6 to begin with, and we'll see where everything goes from there. We also have set booster boxes that are available starting July 16th. Well, I mean, they're on pre-order right now, but they'll be available for pickup starting the 16th. They are $150 a piece. We only have 36 of these. So because of the popularity of this set, I mean, we know non-Magic players are picking up this set. It's already guaranteed. We are limiting people to 1 box. Now, that's all the way until the full release on July 23rd. Once we get to the 23rd, it's a whole different story. We'll go ahead and open it up to whatever we've got in stock. And don't worry, if you were looking for more set boosters, we're expecting to have a good quantity of those available in future waves. So we'll just continue to keep you updated on what's available for set boosters. And if you haven't seen some of the spoilers that have already come out over the last week, oh my gosh, go take a look. There are some wild things that are going to be happening in this set to completely change the way Magic is played. We have a limited supply of collector boosters that are available for pre-order right now. They're available for $270 until July 11th, and then they'll be $300 after the 11th. Those won't be available for pickup until July 23rd, so the full release date. And we're limiting people, again, because of the popularity, we're limiting people to 2 per person until the 11th, and then after the 11th, pick up what you're going to pick up. We're not going to have any draft boosters available for pre-orders with this set. We're going to hold on to all of those that we receive right now, and it's a small supply. Draft boosters are a hard item to get a hold of, especially as we all move into running Friday Night Magics again. So we're holding all of our draft booster supply for Friday Night Magics. But that's the good news. Hey, we're having Friday Night Magics again. So starting the following week, the 23rd, there will be an FNM, and it'll be a draft format just like we used to always do. We'll have a few of the new Commander 2021 decks that are related to Adventures in the Forgotten Realms available on the 16th. We'll have a few more available again on the 23rd, but our initial run on that is going to be limited as well. So, we're not taking any reservations on those. Those will be first come, first serve on both days. But we've done just like we did here with the most recent set, the Strixhaven Commanders. We expect that the waves of those will be able to come in fairly quickly, and we should be able to fulfill everybody's desires for those commander sets pretty quickly, within a couple weeks of release. Bundles will also be available starting the 23rd. Again, no pre-orders on those. We'll have them available on the 23rd on a first-come, first-served basis. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you here on the shelf. Have a great week.